We humans have always been fascinated by the stars. We gaze up at the night sky and wonder what lies beyond our world. Science fiction allows us to explore those possibilities. It gives us starships, vehicles that can travel faster than light and take us to distant galaxies. These ships are more than just transportation, they are icons of adventure and exploration. Starships are a staple of science fiction. They are a symbol of humanity's desire to reach beyond the stars. But where did the idea of starships come from? How have they evolved over time? And what can they tell us about ourselves and our place in the universe? In this essay, we will embark on a journey through the cosmos of science fiction. We will explore the history of starship design, from early literary depictions to modern cinematic marvels. We will delve into the science behind these fictional vessels, examining concepts like warp drives, wormholes, and ion propulsion. Most importantly, we will discover how starships have shaped our understanding of space exploration and our place in the vast universe. Join me, fellow explorers, as we set sail for the stars. The concept of starships predates even the term science fiction. Early writers used their imaginations to envision vehicles that could travel to the moon and beyond. In 1865, Jules Verne published From the Earth to the Moon, which featured a giant cannon that shot a projectile carrying 3 men towards the lunar surface. While not technically a starship, Verne's creation laid the groundwork for later depictions of space travel. As technology advanced, so too did our visions of starships. In the early 20th century, pulp magazines and comic books popularized the image of rocket ships. These early starships were often sleek and silver, with fins and other aerodynamic features that reflected the design of airplanes at the time. These stories captured the public's imagination and helped to fuel the growing fascination with space travel. The advent of cinema in the early 1900s brought with it new possibilities for depicting starships on screen. In 1902, Georges Méliès's groundbreaking film, A Trip to the Moon, featured a fantastical spaceship that resembled a bullet being fired from a cannon. Though primitive by today's standards, Méliès's film was a landmark achievement in cinematic science fiction. It paved the way for the iconic starships that would grace the silver screen in the decades to come. From these early imaginings to the more sophisticated designs of later years, starships have always reflected the hopes, dreams, and fears of the time in which they were created. They serve as a powerful reminder of humanity's enduring fascination with the cosmos and our relentless pursuit of the unknown. Over the decades, science fiction has given us a plethora of unforgettable starships. These vessels have become cultural icons, instantly recognizable to generations of fans. They are more than just machines, they are characters in their own right, each with their own unique personality and history. Perhaps the most beloved starship of all time is the Millennium Falcon from the Star Wars franchise. This battered freighter, piloted by the roguish Han Solo, is a symbol of hope and rebellion against tyranny. Its hodgepodge design, cobbled together from salvaged parts, reflects Han Solo's own improvisational nature. The Falcon may not be the fastest or most elegant ship in the galaxy, but it is undeniably one of the most iconic. In contrast to the Falcon's scrappy charm, the USS Enterprise from Star Trek represents a more optimistic vision of the future. This sleek starship embodies the ideals of Starfleet exploration, diplomacy, and the pursuit of knowledge. The Enterprise has been home to some of science fiction's most beloved characters, including Captain Kirk, Spock, and Dr. McCoy. It serves as a symbol of humanity's potential for peace and cooperation. On the darker side of science fiction, we have the Nostromo from Ridley Scott's Alien. This commercial spaceship, designed for hauling cargo, is a far cry from the sleek lines of the Enterprise or the Falcon's rugged charm. The Nostromo's utilitarian design and claustrophobic interiors reflect the bleak and unforgiving nature of space. It serves as a reminder that not all voyages of exploration are glamorous or heroic. These iconic starships, each so different in design and purpose, represent the boundless possibilities of science fiction. They have captured our imaginations and inspired us to dream of a future among the stars. While the starships of science fiction are often fantastical, many of them are rooted in real scientific principles. Writers and filmmakers often draw inspiration from physics, astronomy, and engineering to create plausible, or at least entertaining, methods of interstellar travel. One of the most common tropes in science fiction is the concept of faster-than-light travel. Since Einstein's theory of relativity states that nothing can travel faster than the speed of light, science fiction authors have had to come up with creative ways to circumvent this limitation. One popular solution is the warp drive, which works by warping space-time around a starship, allowing it to travel vast distances in a relatively short amount of time. Another popular concept is the wormhole, a theoretical tunnel that connects two distant points in space-time, allowing for near instantaneous travel. While warp drives and wormholes remain purely theoretical, other forms of propulsion featured in science fiction are based on more realistic technologies. Ion propulsion, for example, uses electrically charged atoms to create thrust. This technology is already used by some spacecraft today, though it is not yet powerful enough for interstellar travel. Another plausible method is nuclear fusion, which involves fusing atoms together to release massive amounts of energy. Fusion power has the potential to provide the immense energy needed for interstellar voyages, though it remains a significant technological hurdle. Of course, science fiction often takes liberties with scientific accuracy in favor of storytelling. However, by grounding their starships in real-world science, even if loosely, writers and filmmakers can create a sense of wonder and possibility. They invite us to imagine a future where interstellar travel is not just a dream, but a tangible reality. In science fiction, starships are more than just vehicles, they are characters in their own right. They have their own unique personalities, histories, and quirks. They can be as familiar and comforting as a home or as dangerous and unpredictable as a wild animal. Take, for example, the Millennium Falcon. This battered freighter is as much a part of the Star Wars saga as Luke Skywalker or Darth Vader. The Falcon's cramped cockpit, creaking hull, and temperamental hyperdrive are all part of its charm. It is a character with its own story to tell, a history etched into its dented metal skin. Starships can also serve as settings for entire narratives. The USS Enterprise, for example, is more than just a spaceship. It is a microcosm of the Star Trek universe. Its diverse crew, cutting-edge technology, and mission of exploration embody the optimistic spirit of the franchise. The Enterprise is a place where humans and aliens work together to solve problems, explore new worlds, and build a better future. On a darker note, the Nostromo from Alien serves as a claustrophobic and isolating setting. Its dimly lit corridors, industrial design, and labyrinthine layout create a constant sense of dread and unease. The Nostromo is a place where danger lurks around every corner, a reminder that space is a vast and unforgiving environment. Whether serving as beloved characters or atmospheric settings, starships play a vital role in storytelling. They ground the narrative, providing a sense of scale and wonder. They allow writers and filmmakers to explore themes of exploration, isolation, technology, and humanity's place in the cosmos. As technology continues to advance, so too do our visions of starships. Science fiction writers and filmmakers constantly push the boundaries of imagination, envisioning new and innovative designs that blur the line between science and fantasy. One trend in modern science fiction is towards more realistic and grounded depictions of starships. Films like The Martian and Ad Astra feature spacecraft that are grounded in real-world science, with designs that prioritize functionality over aesthetics. These films offer a more plausible vision of near-future space travel, albeit one that is no less thrilling. On the other end of the spectrum, we have films like Dune and Interstellar, which feature starships that are as much works of art as they are machines. These films embrace the fantastical elements of science fiction, with designs that are both awe-inspiring and thought-provoking. They remind us that space exploration is not just about science and technology, but also about imagination and wonder. As we look to the future of starship design, it is clear that the possibilities are endless. We can expect to see even more inventive and awe-inspiring creations, from bioengineered starships grown from living organisms to AI-controlled vessels capable of independent thought. These future starships will undoubtedly reflect our evolving understanding of the universe and our place within it. From the earliest pulp magazines to the latest blockbuster films, starships have played a central role in shaping our understanding of space and our place in the universe. They embody our dreams of exploration, our fascination with technology, and our hopes for the future. As we have seen, starships are more than just vehicles, they are characters, settings, and symbols. They reflect the hopes, fears, and values of the societies that create them. They challenge us to think about the possibilities and limitations of technology, the vastness of the universe, and the meaning of humanity itself. So the next time you find yourself gazing up at the night sky, Let your imagination take flight. Picture your own starship, sleek and powerful, soaring through the cosmos. Where would you go? What wonders would you discover? The universe, after all, is yours to explore. What are your favorite starships from science fiction? What makes them so memorable? Share your thoughts with others who share your passion for the cosmos. Let's keep the conversation going and continue our journey through the stars together.